Hello, this is Kerri from Razor Sharp Crafts. I'm gonna apologize right now for the very crappy lighting. The sun's coming in the window that's just behind my desk here, so we got some natural light mixed with artificial light, causing a little shadow over here. Pretty bad, but gotta work with what we can when I'm getting crafting time. So I am hoping that we can finish this mini album today. I'm hoping. So we're gonna start with we're gonna go ahead and start with putting so I'm making RazorSharpCrafts.blogspot.com is my blog, and I'm making this mini album for minialbumscraps.ning.com. This tutorial for them. So there's that information. Get this out of the way now. And we're gonna go ahead. I have pre-cut the photo mats. So with the way I'm doing it, okay, I put one in, I finished one because I wanted to make sure it looked right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you need 8 pieces of cardstock cut at 7 3/8 by 4 5/8. So 7 3/8 by 4 5/8. And then you need 2, and again, this is if you're doing it the way I am, and you'll see where these come in. You need 2 cut at 4 5/8 by 6 5/8. So that's 4 5/8 by 6 5/8. And you need 2 of these, 8 of these. And then of course the photo mats themselves, which are 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, 4 3/8 by 6 3/8. And then you only need them that size if you're using, well, I mean, you can have them that size regardless, but that's the size you need to hold a standard 4x6 photo using this corner punch that I have. So get my ATG gun out and let's get to work. Alright, so I also cut all the coordinating, God, this light sucks, I'm so sorry. All the coordinating tabs for each page. Now ordinarily I would use score tape, but on the one I did yesterday I used some of this The Best Glue Ever from Scrap Perfect, and I really liked the way it worked. So I'm going to go ahead and do it again. You basically need to fully cover one side and then just the bottom portion of the other side. Of course I don't have this stuff is severely sticky and I don't have a baby wipe out yet. So wow, I so did not center that at all. Alright. And all I'm doing is trying to make sure it looks even. One second. This glue is super sticky. And I got it on my hands. My hands want to stick to everything. And I'm just gonna wipe where I messed up and put it down a little too far to the one side. And I didn't measure these. I'm eyeballing Hey, the sun just went away for a little bit. We got a little better lighting. All right. So there you have it. Okay. So that one's on. And see, I already had this one done. That's why I was going by how far down, because I did this one off camera so I could really decide how I wanted it to look. So then I put a photo mat, and the sun's back, on each side. And I just eyeball it to where I'd like it to be. Try to at least center it from the edges on each side, and then however you want the overhang on these ends. But should be about 1/8 of an inch, I think it is, overhang on this edge. And then just flip it over and add another one to the back. So last night, after I couldn't record anymore, and after I had a bunch of stuff prepped, I watched Kathy Orta's video on how to make the little book that we're going to make to put in the pocket. And I wrote down all the dimensions that she gave in her tutorial. So we'll be able to do that. So, okay. So that makes me happy. So open this up. These two, oh wait, no. Rewind. I didn't like oh, it's over here. I don't like just the plain craft card stuff. But instead of shading the whole entire back, I just lightly went over the edges. On each side. Just to take away from that real raw craft look. If you want to shade it like this so that the whole thing is covered up until the photo mat, you can do that as well, of course. Whatever your preference is. I just wanted to dim it down a little. There. So then we take these two, they slide in here, and there. That one has its photo mats. So what's the next page? Next page is our hiding inside of one. So I put the little tabs on first because I think it's easier to line your paper up after you have the tab on. Again, I'm just eyeballing. And yes, I did move it after it touched the paper. Like I say, the good thing about this glue is it does dry clear. I'm just wiping off that excess. Just giving it a good squeeze. Oh. So you can see about how far down I'm putting mine on. And it dries pretty quick because I was going to pull that one side up just a little bit, but it is not coming up. Let's go ahead and just put all these tabs on. That way I can get the glue put away. So my husband decided not to go to the garage today. So I'm hoping, it's already like 2 o'clock in the afternoon though when he told me that he wasn't going. Well, by the time he told me that and then took a shower and ate lunch and all that, so, ooh, it's way not centered. Come on, baby, there we go. Yeah, that looks better. So I'm hoping we can finish this album today. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm a little tired of working on it. I'm ready to move on to different projects. Just don't want my photo mat sticking here to the table. I did start cutting my chipboard last night for my for the memory box that I'm going to make to put this in. I started getting it cut last night. I think I'm going to do it a little mixed media style. Grandma asked for it not to be real busy. So I'm going to see what I can do with that request. Sticky, sticky, sticky. See, I was going to do all of these off camera and just do one to show yous. I guess I probably should have, because this is probably a little mundane just watching me glue these on. Probably could have got the hint after watching maybe one or two, right? All right. I don't know if I'm going to videotape the memory box that I'm making or not. Haven't decided yet. If you would like to see it, just comment and tell me. Maybe I'll go by that. If there's enough people that want to see it, then I'll record it. If I've already started it and I'm getting a lot of people saying, yeah, we want to see it, then I'll just make sure to do a tutorial on how to make a memory box. For my channel, because I mean, a lot of people know how to make them, but a lot of people don't, and maybe sometimes people make them a little differently than what you do, and you can learn a new technique. There. So, then these are the two smaller ones, the 6, I have glue on my fingers, the 6 5/8 by 4 5/8, and I have punched the coordinating paper for them as well. I know I said it in a previous video, but this tab punch, if you don't already have it, you may have trouble finding it if you're trying to find it, because it is a retired Stampin' Up! Punch. And it's one that people don't like to give up. You may find somebody who be selling it, but you're probably gonna, even if it's used, you're probably gonna pay the original price for it. I got lucky when I found out about it. It was retired in the United States, but I had a German Stampin' Up! Instructor contact, or Stampin' Up! Consultant contact me, and she said it was still available in their catalog, and it was only available, it was being retired that month, so it was only available to be ordered like basically right then. So I was like, order it please. I probably paid a little more than what I would have in the States because I paid for it in euro. And the cost of living over here is a little bit higher than in the States, so stuff tends to be a little more expensive. But I really wanted it. And actually I didn't pay more than I would have in the States. In the States I wouldn't have been able to get it without paying quite a bit for it. So I guess it all evens out, you know? Alright, just make sure we got all the glue off the table here so we don't glue our photo mats to the table. Okay, now these are, well, let's go in order. What page do we have next again? Butterflies. This one and this one. So, and then it's just add your adhesive to your pre-made photo mat. And put it on. So yeah, so if you're looking for it, if you contact a Stampin' Up! Consultant, they, I know they have like a website where they all talk, something like that anyways. I don't exactly know what it is, website, Facebook page, something for the consultants. And sometimes the consultants will sell you something that they had for demonstrations that they never use anymore. Because that's how I got my Matchbox die that I that I bought. I saw a lady demonstrating it in a YouTube video, and I emailed her and asked her how I could get one because they were retired. And she just emailed me back and said, I'll sell you mine if you want it. She's like, I don't ever use it anymore. So I was like, heck yeah. So so you could contact a Stampin' Up! Consultant if you're looking for the tab punch, or eBay, or if you just want something similar. I believe EK Success sells something similar. But yeah, or you can make your own I mean, they're not too hard to just make your own little tab. I'll have to do a video on that. That'd be a nice quick little tutorial on how to make your own tabs. Because I used to make my own before I bought the punch. So let me know if you'd like to see that. Little ways to make your own tabs. Because I could work out that too. Trying to figure out exactly what people would like to see for tutorials. Because I'm loving doing this for everyone, but I'm sure I've probably lost some interest because this tutorial has just gone so long. But people need to understand mini albums take a long time. Like something big like this with lots of detail take a long time to create. It's not just, you know, throw together some paper and glue and tape and boom, you have a mini album. But I would like some nice short little tutorials that people would really enjoy. So please, by all means, let me know if there's something you would like to see. Even if it's something I haven't mentioned. If there's something, feel free to ask me. You can comment on this video, you can send me a message on YouTube, on my blog. There's a contact me on my blog. Or just on my YouTube channel page where you click on where you're viewing my channel and it says discussions and you can write a post there. Anyway you want to use. And just say, hey, can you make this? And I'll let you know either way. And I think we're almost out of pre-made photo mats, so it looks like you all might get to see me make some. Or I'll probably make one on camera and then just stop the camera because I don't want to have to move the camera. And my non-stick mat is over there, and it's one of the Score Pal ones that it stays flat, so I actually have a spot for it on my desk, so I never pick it up, it just stays there. But I don't feel like moving the camera right now. But we're gonna need at least 4 more right now. Or I don't know if I want to do these front and back. Let's get the paper cut at least. So you just get your cream white, or whatever color you're using, and your paper trimmer. There you go. So you can see. And then I am just going to cut this at 4 3/8. And then another one at 4 3/8. And then at 6 3/8. Six and 3/8. Hold on, I'm grabbing another piece because four and 3/8. 4 3/8. 6 3/8. And 6 3/8. there. Now, there. And then you just make sure you have the right side up, whichever, if your paper has the right side. Put it in there, hold it very tight, and chomp. You want to make sure you're holding it tight, otherwise it could mess up your punch and your pictures won't stick to, or won't fit in properly. And that is that. Then we just ink the edges in whichever way you like. Me, I just take this, I dab it, and then I just, which I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it off camera. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Now I went ahead and inked them and attached them to our little pre-made card. And if you see the smaller photo mats, you're going to definitely want to put that tab on first because it gets covered up by the photo mat. So, and then I went ahead and it should be, all of my bases of the photo mat should be inked on every side. So it looks like they are. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these in and then see where we need to go to next. Let me just make sure I did both sides of these. Yep. So stick those in. Alright, and then we need the butterfly ones and just stick those in. And then those are done. And then we need the flower ones. Sorry, you can't see me here. And just stick those in, and then the small one that we made goes right behind the belly band. Right behind that, just like that. Then the other small one goes in here. There, just like that. And then these two go in here. And that's that for photo mats. So now I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to start a new one, and I guess we'll go ahead and do the Kathy Orta book in it. So stay tuned. Bye bye, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.